I feel like Kanye West is going to be one of those people that once he's gone, that people are going to do like research papers and study him and like we do Picasso or Da Vinci and all. Yeah. Because like if you even think about like this man not only is a producer, but he's a rapper. He's also a designer. His vision for music videos, like all the things that it's just, he's a creator.
Yeah.
What's going on, creative people? Welcome back to another episode of the Creatives Are Essential podcast, where we have
therapeutic conversations for the creative mind.
Ooh,
like that.
Fancy. I'm Christina.
It's your boy Mark Lee.
Des.
I'm Joe. Walk on, friends.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little trippy because I passed it over to you and then you passed it back over to me for my name, and then you had to say your name. So I was just
It worked out.
It was
pretty smooth.
No, it was smooth. It was
Yeah,
smooth. It was just like a little.
Are we keeping this in the?
Yeah.
It's like tennis.
We're rolling. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like tennis.
Am I Serena or Venus? I'm
You're Venus.
She's like, I'm always Serena.
I'm always Serena. I'm like, which one was better? Yeah, I'm that one. So you guys are in for a good one because it's another late night episode. You know, it's been a long day.
Yeah.
Some of us are barely hanging on with us.
Yeah.
We
got about 30 more minutes before it's lights out.
Tell us about your experience today.
I had to give blood today, and it was a very taxing experience. I thought I went in like a G, like I'm gonna do this, fill this out, woo woo. And then she's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna mix this, and then like you may feel a little cold." I'm like, "I could do this." So I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, "Oh, it's getting a little chilly." They pulling out blankets for people. Yeah. I'm like, "I don't need it." My knees just started going. I was laying on that thing like, "Oh, we still got a lot to go. You just see blood just going through the thing." I got up like, "Oh, I'm good." I'm like, "I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm really, really tired, but I'm here. So let's do this thing."
How long do you have to sit there?
They said between 30 and 45, 50 minutes. Between
50 minutes?
Yeah, between
It's not
there.
that bad. I go too sometimes. So.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get plasma though, don't you?
Well, yeah, that's what I
same
meant.
thing.
Plasma.
But that's,
Yeah.
That's what you meant.
Okay.
Sorry. I just see red, so it's like blood. You know what I'm saying? But
Wait,
yeah,
gotcha.
plasma.
Did we introduce William? Did William get his chance?
We didn't.
Oh, and on the ones and twos, we got
Will
here he is.
behind the camera.
You just see the hand gestures. He's like,
Yeah, you see it. Actually, you don't.
At all.
But yeah, it was cool. And to keep me occupied, I was watching episode 2 of Kanye's documentary.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was sitting there and doing my thing, and yeah, it was good.
Listen,
Good time.
by the way you described it earlier, the only plasma I'm trying to give or receive is a TV. You was over there scared.
I was telling them I'm like watching the documentary on my phone, and then she was trying to find a vein, and so she finally found one, and so I'm sitting there, and she was like, "Oh," so I see like blood spatter on my hoodie.
Ooh.
So she's like, "I'm so sorry, whatever." Oh, it went everywhere. So I'm like, "Oh, it's okay." Like I'm looking down the whole time because I'm trying to watch the documentary. And then I happened to look up, and her face mask is just covered with my blood. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." She's like, "Oh no, it's okay. It happened."
She's just wiping her face.
Right?
That
She's
poor
like,
lady went to the back and cried her eyes out.
she had to put everything in what do they call it?
the hazard.
The hazard bags or whatever like
Yeah.
that. She was like, "Well, did it get okay? It didn't get on my shoes, so we're good." But I felt so bad because literally as she went, like it was like it was going everywhere. But I thought it was just on my hoodie. I looked up. That lady was like,
She had to get wished.
She walked into the back like she had just came out of a horror movie.
Straight up.
and then I just went back to watching Kanye. I was like, okay, she's good. Press play. So yeah,
I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Come through, man.
No.
We'd love to hear your stories.
come through. He's like, I go every Monday and Friday.
I'll see you when you get back. Hey, John, how you doing, man? Good to see you. How you kids?
I was going to say the
What
kids
y'all got cookies or crackers today?
Joe got a whole badge walking through like
Hey, Dan, it's me. That's
Oh my gosh.
Stupid. Yeah, man.
maybe I'll see you around.
Yeah, you just might. But we made it, guys. We're
Yeah.
here. We're
I'm glad
alive.
you guys are here.
Mhm.
And catch her.
Well, before we get into the Kanye talk, tell us about our partners.
So this episode is in partnership with musicbed.com. MusicBed is the #1 source for all your music. If you're into short films, creating content for Instagram, or
everything in between.
Podcasts. As a matter of fact, this podcast and music that you hear in the intro and the outro is from MusicBed. So
Sure
if you
is.
click the link in the description, and you will find our promo code Creatives Are Essential.
Creatives are essential.
And if you use that promo code, you will have a month off, your first month free off of a annual subscription. So musicbed.com, promo code Creatives Are Essential.
Hey, yo, Mark. Yeah. He did it.
I did.
Yeah. Proud of you, buddy.
Good job. All right, so let's jump into Kanye.
Kanyeezy.
The first 2 parts of Kanye's Netflix documentary Jeen-yuhs
Genius. Yeah.
is out.
Did anybody else say Jeen-yuhs at any point?
No.
I mean, I didn't. I was just checking to see if.
No, not at all, actually. Jeen-yuhs.
Yeah, of course. Obviously.
I didn't know what it was trying to say. You remember at Christina's birthday? I was like, Gene. Cece's like, it's genius. I was like, oh, thanks, Cece.
But we
Not gonna
talked
tell
about
that.
this before when the trailer came out. We talked about this on the podcast, like how it was said.
Oh, no, I don't remember that.
That was
Neither.
so
I
long
don't
ago.
remember
that
What
either.
episode is this? Is this 30?
This is 31.
31?
Yeah.
Jeez, we in the 30s. What's up?
This is catching up
The
to
Reggie
us.
Miller episode?
Reggie Miller, yeah.
He was
Wait,
31, right?
yeah. He was 31.
Yep.
Yep.
Let's just take it.
We're gonna go
Yeah,
with
it.
it's 31.
That's the Reggie Miller episode.
Next
R.I.P.
yeah, okay.
Just kidding. He's not dead. I'm just kidding.
Wow, this is
This is
late.
getting really dark. Okay,
not good.
anyway, so far, what has been your thoughts through the first 2 episodes? Like,
What? Before we do that, what was your thoughts going into it? Did you like? What were your thoughts about it before we actually were able to sit down and hit play? What did you think we were going to get out of this?
I don't know. Kanye out here being crazy, so I'm not sure. I didn't know what it was going to be about.
I was optimistic but worried. I think just kind of like, okay, first of all, is he doing this? Who's taking the lead on
If
this?
it's anything like that, Donda. I'll pass.
For me, it was because it was a clip of him and Mos Def rapping 2 words.
Yeah,
So it instantly took me back to, okay, we're going from the beginning.
yeah,
And I was instantly like, okay, yeah, I'm excited.
But that could still go either way.
yeah.
I think even the intro to me just played on the nostalgia of Kanye. And I think for me, I wasn't even thinking about current Kanye. I was just like, this is the content that I need. This is the content that I miss. Yes, take me back to that place. And like mentally, it brought me back to high school when Kanye came out and, you know, everybody was wearing the Bapes and the Apes and with the you know, college dropout mascot on them and stuff. So I was excited.
Yeah. I mean, if we're being honest, that's the early Kanye is the Kanye that a lot of people love. So
And
I think
miss.
this hits, that's his, I think in several ways, it's just like, oh man, there's that nostalgic factor of like, wow, this is what I want from him.
Right.
And go even deeper into that. Cause you can't really do that a lot of the time. It's like, you know, there's this great show called The Office. And it's a classic, but you can't always go back to things at that time because it's gone, right? But now they have these like super fan like episodes where they have like all the deleted scenes, the stuff that never made it into the episodes, and so it's like, oh my gosh, you get to see like more.
Right.
So like, oh, this is great. So I feel like this is like the super fan
Right.
type of
I
like
agree.
experience for Kanye. Like it's like we love this old school Kanye, and now we even get to go even deeper into that, you know?
I just think it's crazy that they've been sitting on this footage for like 20 years.
Right. And it's so much.
Yo.
To even have the thought, like, let's just record, just press record and see how like much we can get.
I'm
Yeah.
just so glad that they did. I said that earlier. We were watching it back a little bit. I'm like, they showed the studio session for Slow Jams.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm just so glad that this
Yes.
is recorded right now, because just to see like their excitement playing the track and like, you know, their ideas for the lyrics and all that stuff. I was like, this is just great.
Yeah.
This is just great. The
It
song
really
in
is.
itself is good, but to see like how it's coming to be, you know?
It was really good. I think the first episode kind of spent more time in like, what would you say, like his early days, like before he got put on?
Him coming up as a producer and trying to make that switch into like being a rapper.
It's like I don't even know where to start because like I want to give props first to like Kanye for one, to be able to have I'm sure in the moment it sounds so arrogant to be like, oh, I'm finna have like a camera crew follow me around like forever. But it's like, I'm glad he did.
Yeah. And nobody was on that wave back then.
Nobody. Like this.
He was the first vlogger.
Yo.
I mean,
legit.
low-key,
Yes. Yeah. He like, this is back in the day when they're using mini DV tapes.
Right.
All this footage is on tapes. There's nothing digital about any of this. And I don't know if you guys know about like mini DV, because like when I was in TV production, that's what we had. They were all on mini DVs. You have to, in order to import that footage, you have to just play it. You have to plug it into a computer and play. So however long that footage is, you got to sit there and just wait for it to import. Like, I'm looking at this. This is hours and hours and hours of footage.
crazy.
That is just like, bro, there had to be so much work that got put in. So, and I like big props to Cootie. Shout out to Cootie.
Cody.
Hey.
Cootie.
For those of you that aren't watching, should we do like a spoiler talk?
I mean, we're here. We're here now.
All right. Well, they can see by the title. but like, shout out to Cootie, because like he's seen this dude, Kanye West. He was just like, I will give up everything that I'm doing in my life and follow you around.
Sheesh.
Like
he
he a disciple.
Like,
Jesus.
Like, bro, you got to see something in somebody to give up your whole life. This man, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
that's
just a
a
lot for
commitment.
me.
Would y'all give up your whole life to follow me day by day?
So what else did y'all like about
I was hoping somebody would say something first. I'm gonna pass on that opportunity. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Because in 20 years, when I come out with my documentary, Essential Creatives.
You know what I got really mad at though? I really got upset when it happened. There was a part where Kanye was in the studio with Jay-Z, and he was like, this was after like the whole car crash and all this stuff, and so he's trying to get Rockefeller to, start getting his album back on track or whatever. And he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna get in the studio with Jay-Z, and if I can impress him, then he, we gonna and stuff will start moving. And he's rapping and all this stuff with Jay-Z, and later Jay-Z's leaving, and he's like, they're like, hey, Jay, what you think about that new cat, Kanye? And he's like, oh yeah, son, like blah 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 blah. And when he said it, I heard Mark. I heard Mark's voice, and I was so mad. Because Mark does his Jay-Z impersonation.
Yeah, Jigga.
I promise, and it sounded like that. And I'm like, I hate Mark. I hate this.
That was before the car accident, by the way.
It was before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, but when I thought the same thing. I'm like, dang it, Mark.
God,
It was Pharrell. When he met with Pharrell, that was after the accident. Yeah.
And even that session, like, first of all,
That man walked out the room.
Can we just give Kanye some love for like being as resilient as he was?
Yes.
To push from being a producer to then being an artist, to get signed as an artist. That was already enough of a fight. But then you're signed as an artist and they still don't take you seriously.
Yeah.
So you still have to prove, right? I'm like,
so
then why
wild.
did you
Then
sign me?
after that, having to borrow studio time from other
Well,
Can I
before
get 10 minutes?
Before you even get there, he had the car accident. And even the car accident, like you said when we were watching it, like a lot of people would have just given up.
Yeah.
Or
Then, like I probably would have. Like, dang, my jaw done broke in 3 different places. I could barely rap. He's in the hospital writing. That's just wild to me.
I want to take even a step further to say, like, for him, man, I almost lost my life. Let me obviously his mouth got wired shut.
Yeah.
I'm going to record this and make this
Yes.
into an opportunity.
Bro.
And then even when he was in the hospital room and they were taking the braces off,
Yeah.
he's like, let's record this because I want to show the process. And in his mind never stopped. He's like, everything that I'm going through, I want to use this as
Yes.
content
Right.
or like as just motivation to
Right.
keep going.
But this
Bro.
was my thing. Like I think that it just got so much respect from me. It's like, bro, this man is so driven that like he's in a hospital that potentially he could lose his life, and he's thinking about how I can use this to like this could be a song. This is like, and you can see how his mind is going and like all this stuff, and he's in the chair getting the wires removed from his mouth, and he's thinking, he's playing
He's
all
already-
of this stuff
yeah.
out. He's several steps ahead, and I'm just like, bro, that is a level of commitment, and just like he don't see nothing else except this.
That's
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, because I think for him it's just like, okay, I'm still here. All right, boom, let's go. There's still like I'm here for a purpose. I
Yeah.
think everything he said, like God showed him that just as much as he gave it to him, he could take it away. So for him, he's just like, well, I'm still here now, so let me see
Yeah.
how much more I could.
But that's
or how
just
much
another
further I
level
can
of
go.
focus, yo.
Yeah.
That's another level of focus. And then even after you come out the hospital, you write that song, you still have to prove to people, because now they've pushed back your release date, your album release date, and they was like all hype on him before the car accident. And so he had to prove himself again just to get back. And then he put out this. That's when he was borrowing studio time from other artists, because they just pushed him back into the producer role.
Yeah,
So
I think they signed him just to appease him.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think that's really what it comes down to in my head. Like, why would you sign this man as an artist?
And then didn't
But
he
then-
spend like his own money to like release
The music video. It
Thirty-
was
Yeah.
music video, yeah.
$30,000. Yeah.
30,000.
bro.
The thing that got me was when he was going through all the offices and he was performing his song for everybody that was there, and they just look at him like, "You
But
done?"
Right.
But it's
The-
just like,
the part when he was in the hallway and he was talking to the little kid, what's his name? Aaron?
The little white boy.
Ryan?
Yeah.
And he was
the
like,
little
you know
kid.
who I am? I did this. And the kid's just looking at him like,
He's like, okay.
and he just goes on his little scooter like, he's like, I'm Kanye. And the kid's like, okay.
You're also in my way.
Bye.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
gosh,
gosh.
man. But like, I love seeing that drive in him.
Yeah.
You know, like they were not on him like that.
At all.
And like, and even the disrespect he got as a producer. Like, I'm thinking about when his assistant came up to him and he was like, "Yeah, man, this dude, he need a beat. But he said he can't pay for it. He want to rap for you." He's like, "Man, I hate when dudes do this. It's like, yo, that's like going to a store and saying, I want this TV, but I watch TV the best.
Right.
So
I can't
give me
pay
the TV
for
for
it.
free."
Right.
Like, what?
He did say that. I'm like, what part are you talking about? Yeah.
Yo, that much, like, but it just gets you thinking, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It gives me even that much more respect for Kanye. Just seeing a lot of these.
Resilient.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
another level of focus. I don't think I've ever seen someone with that amount of focus. Like nothing stopped him.
Yeah.
And then he was just so confident of where he was supposed to be in life.
Yeah.
You know? And it was cool to see like his mom on film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Go ahead. Yeah.
no, I was gonna
think
say
you
that
know-
was rough for me. I didn't even want to watch the second episode. The only reason why I watched the second episode is because we was gonna do it for the podcast. But don't ask me if I'm gonna watch the rest of it, because the first episode I got emotional watching it because his mom was on it, and like for me, I didn't. Like you heard about his mom passing and stuff, but you don't actually see her like talking and seeing their interaction and the love that she really had for him. Like everything was Kanye. Everything was Kanye this. Oh, Kanye. Like she was
that's
just
so good, Kanye.
Yes.
Yeah.
She loved him so
you
much.
could tell just by the way she said his name.
Yes.
Yeah, Kanye.
Her face lit up. You know what I mean? Even in the beginning when like, I'm gonna say he was a nobody, but he wasn't like where he is now, of course. She saw the potential that he had and the gift that he had. And she was talking about even songs that he did as a kid. And she knew them.
She knew the
Right.
verses.
And
She
she's
was
like,
rapping
yeah,
them
you
with
know?
him. Yeah.
And it's just like to know that, you know, I don't know. I just couldn't do it. And then when y'all said we doing this for the second one, I was like, crap.
And then it almost makes sense, like how, I mean, because when my mom passed away, obviously I was affected.
Mm-hmm.
But he was just affected to a whole nother level.
And
like,
you understand why in watching it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a different level of like, I get it. You get what I'm saying?
now.
Yeah.
I
like,
get it now.
jeez,
Yeah,
that
she
was
was
tough.
his like number one fan.
Yeah.
And it's so interesting to me because you see where he gets his confidence from.
Yeah.
Because she was so proud of him.
Yeah.
Like she raised him to be confident
Yeah.
in what he did. So to see the way he came out, it was like, I get it. Like when you see his mom on camera, like it's like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, now he does walk that line between confidence
And she addressed
and
that.
cockiness.
Yeah, she did.
did.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And I
Yeah.
feel like
Say?
she said something along the lines of, because he's like, do you think I'm too confident? She's like, no, I think that you should have some level of confidence. But that's when she went into the
giant thing.
giant.
giant.
Yeah,
looks in
like
the mirror.
in the mirror.
and sees
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It took me like 2 or 3 times to repeat it in my head. I'm like, I get it, but it's true.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
yeah.
And I think for me, like, you seeing the struggle, watching the video, it lets you know why you fell in love with Kanye.
Yeah.
Before even seeing it, like listening to the album, like hearing the passion, hearing the drive and the lyrics, you know, and then it's just like, now it makes sense. Like seeing everything, because you just feel the soul, you feel the passion. And there were even parts where certain songs where he had other artists featured on, and you're like, oh, thank God that verse didn't make the cut.
right.
Because you like, can you imagine
Yeah.
Scarface on Family Business?
Yo, when I seen that, I'm like, I remember this. No, why?
This song.
And you already know the song, but you're like, please don't get on this song. Please don't get on this
Right.
song. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But man,
Yeah.
But it was even like looking at like how much like music at that time was very up north. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it was
New
so
York.
New York. You know, the Yankees and like
Rockefeller, Dipset.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but like
Yeah.
that's pretty much all Rockefeller was. I'm looking at these names. I'm like, who are these people?
Yeah.
What was it like?
I'm like, I don't think
Petey-
they made it.
Petey
or
Crack.
them.
Petey Crack.
The
Who
first
heck
and
is
last
Petey
time I heard
Crack?
of Petey Crack was on Neo's first single, which was obviously a long time ago. What,
Yeah.
2004?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
ain't
they
know
were
none of them people.
they were putting people like Petey Crack over Kanye, and then you look at the roster now.
yeah.
Like, where y'all at?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
all these
And
artists?
You
then-
ain't make it.
You ain't make it. All y'all fell off.
And it's
Nope.
like, so imagine you're Kanye and you know you have all this greatness in your head and you see all these people that they're putting or pushing ahead of you. Remember that one scene when he was in the studio and he's like, yeah, that's dope. And he just kind of looked at the camera.
Yes, I
Like,
think
yeah.
that's the second part. I think
That was very
No.
Kanye.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, man, that's tight. Y'all gonna make it.
because he was just
'Cause-
he was in the producer role. He got downgraded again to like
To be a
being in that
producer.
producer role. And
When they was in the hallway?
no, they were in
They
the
were in the
studio.
studio.
I
I'm
think this
gonna
was
have to
the
look it
first
up, right?
episode. I think it was
No,
the
no,
first
no.
one.
No,
What
it
was
was
the
the
second
second.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably when I was driving. Like,
But I remember because like
just
I didn't
playing.
know, but like producers have to be there, like at those studio sessions there, because it's stuff is always changing, so they have to be there. And so he was there with some artists. I don't even
They
know
was
who
whack.
they were. They were probably whack, and they were like, "Yo, that thing gonna be tough, right?" Because like Kanye's over here filming himself, but like everybody else trying to put themselves on, so they're like trying to like put themselves on these cameras or whatever. And Kanye's like, "Yeah."
He just looked
Yeah.
over like
I missed that.
he just looked over like I do not want to be here right now.
You see,
That wasn't the part when the girl was rapping, right?
It was
That was-
it was shortly after
after
that.
that.
Okay. Okay.
She was
I gotta watch
trash.
it.
she wasn't.
She wasn't good either. Lord,
She's like, yeah. I was like,
what's her name? Like Big Steph or something?
Something random.
at first I thought, what's her name? Lil Mama. I was like, Lil Mama was I was like, nah, that ain't Lil Mama.
Lil Mama would've
Before
been
she was
so
jumping
old.
on stages.
Like, nah, that timeline don't work. But she looked like it at
Yeah.
first.
Oh man.
That's funny.
How do you think we got to Kanye now? Like,
Well,
His
It's
mom
been-
passing.
I think that was really the
Be-
genesis of it all.
yeah, probably because it seemed like she was the thing that kind of kept him anchored.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, like she,
Yeah.
he was allowed to be confident and maybe a little cocky, but she kept him grounded.
Mm-hmm.
And then once that's gone, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well now
Now
I'm
you just go with the waves.
floating,
Yeah.
you
Like,
know?
wherever the ocean takes you at that
Yeah.
point. I remember saying this. I don't even remember what year it was when she passed away, but I remember like in that moment, like when it was announced, I was just like, this is gonna be a problem for him.
Yeah.
Like I really felt like, okay, we're gonna like something's about to shift right now. And I said, like, there's probably about to be some like wild music about to come out, and that's when was it 808s and Heartbreak came out. I think that was the after graduation.
Was it? I thought it was
I think
808s and Heartbreak, right?
I think that was next.
Yeah, but
I
like,
didn't
that
listen
was
to
like
it.
stylistically like.
out there. I was like, what is this?
Because even from College Dropout to graduation, you could sense that it was getting a little bit more commercialized.
I wasn't mad at it.
Towards-
Graduation is in my top 3 albums of all time.
That was the problem, though, that it was becoming too commercialized.
Well,
That's what you meant.
That no.
Well,
Oh, you
more
just
so,
saying.
more so like I could sense the transition. In a sense.
Okay.
But there was one album because I was watching like this video on his discography, and I'm like, I didn't even know you had a couple of these albums. Just because I think I checked out after what's the one before Life of Pablo?
Ooh, I can't even tell
I
you.
can't call you. I can't tell you that one.
I didn't make it that far.
Dark Twisted Fantasy, I think it was.
Yeah, My Beautiful Dark.
No,
Twisted.
Yeah.
that was the one before that was Watch the Throne. No, that's
Jay-Z.
That's Jay-Z's album. Why is he
Yeah.
keeping all this stuff?
Jigga.
That's him and Jay-Z.
Wait, did Yeezus ever get released?
It did.
Did it?
I think that's when
Because Yeezus was before Life of Pablo.
that's when he came out with the Rolling Stone cover with the Dressed as Jesus with the crown of thorns.
As you can see, we stopped listening after
Yeah,
graduation.
808s and Heartbreak. That's where
So
it
the
ended
fourth
for me.
one was.
Yeah.
So where is?
I did get a little bit of 808s and Heartbreak, but that was it for me. That's when I
Yeah.
checked out until God Is or Jesus is King.
Yeah. But his mom was the
She was
the
that
pivotal.
anchor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. I'm just grateful that they had that idea to record everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like Will mentioned earlier when we were watching it, it's just like a time capsule.
Mm-hmm.
And everything
Yeah.
is just like coming up now.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, whoever's idea that was.
It was
Cody?
Kanye's.
No, it was
Cootie.
Cootie.
Oh, to
It was-
make the documentary?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Wait a
just
minute, start recording.
thank you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
And then
am-
they fell off a little bit. Like
little
he
bit.
started going a different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was, I think, around Jesus Walks.
Mhm.
When
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
started. Because he was like, yo, I gots to get hype in here, man. He's like, but I was going to do the music video.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I got to, I got to get
Yeah.
Hype Williams on this thing,
Yeah.
My
man.
heart broke.
And he was like, you could tell his feelings was hurt.
Yeah.
And you could tell
Yeah.
Kanye didn't really know how to say it. Like he felt
Yeah.
bad too, but like he wants to go this direction, but at
Oh,
the
that's
same
the
time,
topic,
it's
though.
not
Hey,
you.
let's talk about that.
Yeah, I was just about to say, maybe we need to dive
Let's dive a
into
little
that
deeper.
But it's because like you have a vision for your project
Yeah.
or whatever, and you maybe this person can't. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But is it even because their styles are completely different? Too like
But he didn't even like it, right? That became the
The one
thing.
with Hype?
He didn't like
He didn't
it.
like the video.
he didn't like
Hype
And
was-
he
the
still-
first two, but
Right.
I'm glad the third one didn't come out because that was
That one was
trash.
whack. It was whack. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw what they did, I'm like, is this a prank? Like, what is what's happening?
You got Jesus.
Is that
in the car now.
This the pilot?
That's
I'm
one
glad
with
it
Mixed
didn't come out.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were several versions of Jesus, I think, in that one.
Jesus.
I think so.
I saw a couple other ones in that one. Yeah.
It was weird. But I'm like, you also didn't give him that first chance. And he's been like riding with you
Yeah.
this whole time. So it's kind of like,
Yeah, I'm sure that hurt for him. And I
Yeah.
remember like in that part, they drew out that part of
Yeah.
the conversation. And like
It was
it
awkward.
showed Cootie like, man, I know I'm finna get a call from you. Like, hey, Cootie, you know, I don't like it. I don't like what they
it.
did. Like, come on.
Cootie saying that
Cootie
or
said-
Buddy was saying that?
Cootie said that.
Oh.
Like,
Because there
in
was
that-
another dude there
in that
too.
same conversation
Mhm.
with them, like when Kanye was like, you know, he gonna go with Hype. He was like, man, I know I'm finna get a call. And sure enough, I said, that's why he left it in there. Because Kanye wound up calling. He didn't like the video that he did.
Well, you think Kanye liked the one that they did?
well, we ain't
I
seen
don't
that one.
know. We
until
ain't never
the
seen it, so
documentary,
apparently
so-
not.
I'm not gonna lie. The Hype also did Sierra Leone, the Diamonds Are Forever.
I don't think I've ever seen that
Uh,
video.
Me either. I don't remember it.
It's good. What was
Diamonds Are Forever. No, it's a phenomenal song. The video, everything. It's just like Kanye. Yes,
Yeah.
You deserve everything that good that has come to you. Like I feel like as much as people get on Kanye, and I'm a firm believer in certain levels of genius comes with certain levels of demons in a sense. And I feel like Kanye West is going to be one of those people that once he's gone, that people are going to do like research papers and study him and like we do Picasso or Da Vinci and all.
Yeah.
Because like if you even think about like this man not only is a producer, but he's a rapper. He's also a designer. His vision for music videos, like all the things that it's just, he's a creator.
Yeah.
And he's you can't put him
So much
into any one particular box.
You know, it's crazy. Even back then, he was talking about how he wanted to be the best dressed rapper.
Right.
Like he was on that
He had a
fashion
vision,
tip
dog.
back then.
She's
You
like,
know?
what they wearing right
And
now
he-
is whack.
Yeah, he said
Right.
it. He was in the hospital room and he just said that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna be the best dressed rapper because all the rappers they couldn't
It's
dress.
trash.
Bruh, how you in the hospital room thinking about that?
Bro.
You
I'd be like, my
wear suits 'cause
career
you can't
is
dress no more.
over. My career
We're gonna
is
bleep that
done. Yo,
I didn't hear what you said.
Nah,
But
That's
okay.
okay.
Don't
He
bring
over here
this to it.
cussing.
just bleep that out.
Let me flag
Oh,
it.
God. Oh, God.
Oh man,
I think for me, I appreciate watching the two and the only two that I will watch unless we do this
on
again.
next episode.
part 2.
Yep.
But I appreciate it because I just hear like Kanye's hits like on the radio because back in the day I wasn't allowed to listen to that stuff. But
And she from Chicago, yeah.
right,
Shot
but
City.
like,
She just found out who Kanye was like 4 years ago.
but like watching the documentary and like seeing him not be so animated like how he is now, but seeing him like in a vulnerable place and seeing him shoot his shot and get turned down, but still holding his head up. Like to see, like it was a part in the second one or the first one. It was like whatever was happening, as if it didn't already happen. I was sitting there like, good for him. Like I was like, as if it didn't happen already, but like I was like trying,
for
like
him.
yeah, you know, you see him not this like animated person with like the thing on his head and you can't see his face, and you know you don't see that part of him, but you see the like, I'm shooting my shot, no one believes in me, I'm gonna keep going. I don't know, you just saw the human side of him, and I think that's why I'm so like you know for it. Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
What's the? I hope this is not jumping ahead, but what's like one lesson or one thing that you took away from like it? Like, what's the one thing that like just impacted you the most? If we haven't said it already,
him and his mama. I don't know why.
That support, like that support matters.
Strong.
Yeah, like you just see how he was able to be as confident as he was. When you have a support system like that behind you, like how could you not? You know, so it makes it a little bit easier.
I'll probably just say his will or his belief in himself, like his ability to bet on himself so many times, like
Through so many different situations.
Exactly. Like I think that's big. That and the like how well braces and retainers work.
Bro, yes.
Teeth.
But he just put it out on the thing.
Hey, you remember? Hey, was it Scarface? He's like, yo, what the hell is that? He's like,
That's
that's my retainer.
but it's just like he just seemed like the nerd in the class.
Yeah.
The one that everybody overlooked.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, that dude on the computer again, and then
And you would never think that Kanye now was like that.
Yeah, and then
if
10
you
years
didn't
later
know.
at the high school reunion, like he got all the
The
money.
glow up, yeah.
And you fat with 3 baby mamas. Man, remember we used to kid on Kanye and he just over there like,
But he said it too. He's like, you know, I can't talk about certain things because that's not my experience. I can only talk about what my experience is.
Yeah.
And to do anything else would be being fake.
Yeah. People
You know?
say that he can't rap because he ain't never been in jail. He ain't never like he never did all this stuff. But he's like, I rap from my own experiences.
Yeah.
Woo. If I had
Whole
never
life
been a
lessons.
Kanye fan, I think I am now. But I don't plan on watching no more of the thing. I just can't emotionally do it.
I mean, well, we are about to go into like the post.
Yeah.
Like this next one's probably gonna have, you know, his mom passing and
So can we just not? I can't.
You can do it.
No, don't tell me.
We're all
what I
watching.
can do. No.
Oh wow! I won't. Sorry, I won't believe in you anymore, Des.
No, I just.
Who do I think?
You ain't got the answers, Des.
I see her laughing and like Kanye, and I'm like, was it really that hard? It was
It's
on the
just-
first episode.
it's a
I was
hard
like
tug.
distraught on my way home. Yes,
It's a hard tug. It gets you in your feelings.
I think when y'all hear me saying I get emotional, y'all just think like Desiree just be crying a few tears. I am like, I feel it.
You embody it.
I embody it. Like I
You
know
are
you're gonna
Kanye.
die.
Oh jeez.
Like the mom, like in watching it. No. But in watching it, like seeing her, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I can't. And the next one, she gonna die? Nah, bro.
But I don't know if they're like recording him throughout that process. You know, I think
But-
they're just catching us up. They might have. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like
If they do,
Cootie
I'm going to
was on
fast
it.
forward if that's the case.
Y'all.
I
Get
don't
out.
want to sit there and
can't.
watch nobody die.
You're not.
I mean,
not recording her in the hospital room.
That's what I
in the
thought.
bed.
That's what I
no,
thought.
but like maybe
they-
like her going. What she passed away from cancer?
Or just
No,
it was
she
something
had
random.
she had
Shit.
plastic surgery. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
forgot about
And it was sudden, right?
Yeah, because it wasn't
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So when are we watching the third one, guys?
Hey, mom.
When does it come out?
No, see,
I want to scream so loud for you.
Cause I'm so proud of you, and let me tell you what I'm about to do.
Hey, mom.
Take it away,
I know
Will.
I act a fool, but
I promise you, I'm going back. to
Yeah.
Love me.
I wanted to.
So stupid.
Hey, that's all, man. I think the one thing I love about Kanye is he's just so descriptive, and like it's like you see it playing.
He's a storyteller for
He's
sure.
a storyteller,
Yeah.
man.
wait, did he start that song before she passed?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right?
It was the first
Okay,
album.
yeah.
Yeah, he performed
Okay.
it on Oprah, I think. I think that was when it was released.
Yes.
Yeah. And she said that was her favorite song.
Yeah.
The mom.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Okay. I was just trying to get the timeline. Yeah.
I know it's past visiting hours, but can I please give her these flowers?
Like,
That was my grandma, though, right?
That was yeah.
That was one of my
Doctor
favorite
don't
songs.
want to
Me
take
too.
the procedures. My hearts can't take the anesthesia.
It'll
It'll send a body into a seizure. The little thing behind the
hospital bed.
it'll stop beeping. Hey, chick. I'm at a loss for words. What do you say at this time? Remember when I was 9? Tell her everything gonna be fine, but I be lying. The family crying and wanted to live, and she trying.
I'm arguing like, what kind of
Doctor, can we fly? You know the best medicine go to people that's paid. If Magic Johnson got a cure for AIDS, and all the broke mob pass away,
You telling me if my grandma's in the NBA?
then right now she will be okay.
But since she was just a secretary, worked for the
Church
church
for 35 years, ain't supposed to stop right here. My grandfather trying to pull it together. He's strong. That's where I get my confidence from. Asked the nurse, did you do the research? She asked me, can you sign some t-shirts? Chick, is you smoking reefer? You don't see that we hurt, but still.
Listen, if we were able to get monetized, we lost it. Hold on.
Kanye, monetize this episode.
Send us some STEM players, please.
Go ahead.
You got the next verse, guys. Go ahead.
We outside the emergency room. You can hear my heart.
Beat, beat.
Beep, beep.
She's like, doot, doot.
Plasma.
Oh my God.
Oh, you know what? Another thing that stood out to me was that part with Pharrell. When he played Through the Wire for Pharrell for the first time. And when that last line of the song, when it like finally clicked, like the
Like what it
he was
meant,
actually
yeah,
meant, like,
yeah.
through the wire.
and Pharrell like ran out the room.
he's
He was
like,
like, "Are
"No,
you kidding
I'm
me?"
done."
Yeah.
Yo, and like I really have a lot of respect like for people like Pharrell like that just want to give wisdom
Yeah.
and stuff. Because after he told me like, listen, bro, like yo, you doing it,
Mm-hmm.
like you are doing this, but don't get comfortable.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, like know you the ish, but act like you still trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
That
don't
that
get caught
whole
up in
part, he was like, I can tell when people get complacent.
Yeah.
And like you're not one of those dudes. Like stay hungry. But
So
even
much.
when people start telling you you're hot, still doubt yourself.
Exactly.
I was like,
That was so bar, yo.
Yeah.
You think Kanye's still taking that advice?
no, absolutely not. But yeah, that was probably one of my favorite moments
Yeah.
from that thing. Yeah.
And just a quick side note, how Pharrell looks exactly the same.
Bruh, I'm like,
Exactly
What
the
was,
same.
What was the group he was in? I forgot.
Neptunes.
Neptunes. That was the Neptune days.
yeah.
Exactly. I was like,
I mean, he's still in it.
Yeah.
bro.
Neptune's still
Oh,
producing.
they never stopped?
They still producing.
I thought there was like a group, like they were like rapping stuff though.
Oh no, they switched
Oh,
over
okay.
to the producing
So,
side.
okay. Behind the scenes a little bit. That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here for all of it, man. Like this is just I've been enjoying every part of it.
Yeah. I agree.
I love Kanye already, and I need more.
Yeah, that was going to be my inspiration for today, but since we talked about it, I'm not going to use it. I have another one locked and loaded.
Okay. I think I might have one too.
Oh, yeah, I actually had one too.
I'm going to go first. Also, have you guys been watching Bel-Air?
Oh, yes.
I'm
There goes my
interested.
inspiration.
Oh. You know what inspired me? Bel-Air.
I think Bel-Air is another one of those things that I did not ask for, but I'm glad that they're doing it.
Yes.
Yes.
You know?
I was hesitant.
Question: it's on Peacock,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I think the light bulb went off last night. Is Peacock NBC?
Yes.
I was like, oh,
Bless
You
your
thought it was
heart.
just some
Did you see
random.
yeah.
The colors?
The colors.
Oh,
and
I
then the
didn't-
peacock.
Yeah.
Because you know NBC, the logo is
It's
just
a
like
peacock.
peacock.
Mhm.
It just
Yeah.
last
It
night
was
I was
okay.
watching. I was like,
They wanted to be different because it was like everybody was coming out with such and such plus.
Right.
So it's Paramount Plus, Apple TV Plus,
Right.
plus.
Disney
and they were
Plus.
Peacock.
Plus.
Like, plus. Yeah. But yeah, it's on Peacock.
Yeah.
I was definitely one of those like, listen, we don't need another reboot. I'm like, why are we doing this? Nobody
Yeah.
asked for this at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is good.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
it.
it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was hesitant because, as bad as this sounds, I was hesitant because it's all black cast, and I thought it was going to be Tyler Perry-ish.
Okay.
Not to say we
Yeah.
can't do big things,
So
but I'm
sorry
just
to all the
saying.
people who still watch Tyler Perry stuff.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sorry
sorry.
that you
I-
watch it.
I'm not sorry.
Sorry, not
Not sorry.
But I'm like, I just hope it's not like gimmicky and just like
The new school Tyler Perry, not the old school.
yeah,
Yeah, the old school. The old school was good.
like the plays.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
And movies,
not
too.
this like boo Halloween boo
And they made two of those. by the
Holly
way.
boo too. Like what are we doing? Like no, but it's not like that at all, and I'm in love with it
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I think I love the fact, even just in the first episode, spoiler talk ahead again. Like even in the first episode, I just love how they just set the tone and really that one little line. Like, I got one little fight. My mom got scared. That was the whole episode.
Yeah.
And like I was legit scared for him.
It was
Yes.
like a movie.
Yeah.
I
It's
was like-
gritty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not
Yep.
lighthearted and
Yeah,
fluffy
no.
like the actual sitcom. Like
It brings reality in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely heavy on the drama side,
Yeah.
which I appreciate. And it's shot beautifully.
Yes.
The acting is great. The
Yeah.
writing I've enjoyed. Like
A little too much. Acting great, a little too much.
Wait.
Because Carlton finna get cussed out. We follow him on Instagram.
Yo.
Be like,
F you.
but you do it. You do your thing though.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Like, are people? I wonder how his like comments are on his. Like,
Some
I
people
don't
can't
know.
separate fiction from reality for
Yeah.
some
Me
reason.
being one-
can't stand you.
Stand you. Oh, look at his face. Not even on the show. He just like, why you being mean to Will? Like,
He actually does
Like-
a bunch of charity work.
Right.
philanthropist.
I was talking to our friend Cece earlier, and she said that Carlton looks like.
Well, this is his
Randall.
real person now. It's not his character.
But
Regardless.
we all get cracked on.
Yo.
Period.
Yo, Randall looking.
Oh, Randall Farisa looking face.
dang. Never mind. I was gonna say the theme song if I can remember it in time. Sorry.
Recess?
Recess. Yeah.
I forgot what it
Nah,
was.
it's been a long
Yeah.
time.
I don't think there were words to it, but It was just like music.
It was like the lunch bell went off or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I think it was just music.
A whole bunch of running. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry guys.
But nah, if you look at Randall, like Randall really
Stop,
look like
Bro, I'm so mad.
Carlton looks like a
hairline
black
is
Randall.
on point.
Without, yeah,
bro.
without
the
the
whole
humpback.
shape of his face.
Jeez.
That's
that
that's
man's hair.
Carlton.
Like it's a crisp hairline,
Yeah.
but it's back here.
Guys,
and it's curly like this too.
ladies and gentlemen, I love my friends,
This
but
how-
I'm gonna have to separate myself.
This is how we be with Married at First Sight. No chin.
Listen, y'all the reason why I would never go on any TV show.
Hey,
I'm like,
You
shit.
lying.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
you
right.
leave yourself open for. I mean, but it just is what it is. That is one thing I noticed. That might be back here.
They tear you apart.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying Will. I feel like Will, or the guy who plays Will, what's his name? Jabari Banks, I think his name is.
I don't know.
Oh, his last name is Banks?
I think so.
Oh.
He's a very good representation of Will, like modern.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yes.
he has that same charisma that
Yes.
he has. And there's been a few moments where I'm like,
yes.
dang, like
Yeah.
he,
Even
the
when
crying
the
parts.
crying, he do
Yeah.
one crying scene every
That's
episode.
Will.
He's like, I'm like, man, they put this in one more episode. But he do his
He
thing,
does
man.
it. He does
Yeah,
it good.
Yeah, he does it great. He
Yeah.
does it great.
And
I
that's his
believe
first
it.
acting job.
Yeah, I looked him up on IMDb. I'm like, this is his first acting credit.
And it was Will's back when the show started initially. That was Will's first acting job.
Wow.
So the parallel.
So,
Yeah.
but the crazy thing is, it wasn't a show. He did like a trailer. He created a trailer for.
No, that
No.
was the director
Yeah.
Oh, the director
who
did.
did a trailer
Ah.
for it. Yeah.
But they casted him.
Yeah.
They
Right.
casted
Buddy.
him. Yeah.
Right.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
And that
Go ahead.
that's
You go.
even talking about like just shooting your shot and like getting that
Seriously.
opportunity. Like that's why I say it. Sometimes you just have to be creative in a ways like to get people's attention,
Right.
especially with social media. Like who thinks to recreate something, make a trailer out of it? That's a nobody essentially.
Yeah.
Post it and then all of a sudden it blows up and everybody's asking
Right.
for more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, in social media, like no one's truly out of reach. You can get in contact with
Yeah.
anybody. You just got to be creative in how you
You create.
get their attention.
Yeah, you don't have to like go what's the normal route that everyone goes to, or like you create your own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you guys like, or what aspect of the show do you like most about? Like, you go ahead. You already got yours. Go ahead.
I like Hillary a
I
lot.
was gonna say that.
Coco
Yes.
Jones.
I like Hillary
Yes.
a lot. I didn't know who she was
No.
prior to.
She's on the
You
Terrell
mentioned her
show.
before-
she's on
before,
the, she's
haven't
on
you?
the Terrell show.
Mhm.
The Song Association.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They did a bunch of stuff together, like cooking videos and stuff.
But I just think that I think the way they're portraying Hillary is so cool to me. Like she's not ditzy, like
Yeah.
how she was, and she's like trying to find her way through this like unconventional career that her parents don't really understand. And I just feel like she's doing a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she dresses really well.
Yeah.
Like I like.
Yeah, whoever's doing their wardrobe.
Oh,
Yes. Wardrobe is off the chain.
Yeah,
Yes.
even Carlton. I'm like,
Yeah.
his suits be on
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Carlton just don't fit the family. I don't feel like
think he does.
No, I feel like
He
all
looks-
of them are like, down to earth.
Oh, you
approachable.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
But that was also.
Well, for
He's
also,
like, my
I-
daddy got money. That
Yeah.
vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you
but
just
that was
stuck up.
Carlton. That was.
But
But
when
not
you
all,
have
yeah.
but when you have the other siblings being more real, like they embraced Will. They're more like
Right.
down to earth, as she's saying. And you have Will Carlton, who's like,
But I can see that as a young black male that grows up in a high suburban area, having friends, a lot of white friends. He's pretty much the only black kid in his
lacrosse.
friend circles. Like I can see him having this like political mindset of, I got to get ahead in life and all this stuff and like da da da. I can see that being the case and not like being somewhat out of touch with
But
like,
I'm like-
the vibe of his family.
How your whole family like down for the culture, but you, like,
Yeah.
I think he is in his own way, in his own mind as well. Because I think when Will first got there, and it was the three of them. No, wait.
Yeah.
It was the three siblings
Upstairs.
Yeah, Hillary, Ashley, and Carlton. Like, he's talking about, oh yeah, pure black excellence and all this stuff. I think he is in his head in some form or fashion, but he just has a completely different worldview. I feel like Hillary was probably like, you know what, I'm black, I still want to. I want to go to HBCU if I go. You know what I mean?
He probably sees it from the sense of like his cousin coming in. Like, wait, you didn't work for this. Like, you just kind of jumping in. Yeah. So I feel like he's like a hands down, like, you know, blue collar, like come up and work hard for it. Not like it just be.
You talking about Will
Carlton? Like that's.
But did he work for it?
I don't think
his daddy had money.
It's his family. But so like to see like an outsider come in and reap the benefits of what your family's worked for.
Okay, so he felt like he worked his way up the ladder type of thing. You saying like from Carlton's perspective?
Right, from his family. So now here's this.
Got you. I could see that.
To build the reputation that he has at school and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The part that kind of got me was when they was in the locker room.
Yeah.
And like they was rapping. Will walked in. He's like,
and he's right in the middle.
Yeah, he over there. Like, you is a whole idiot.
That piece right here.
Listen,
a whole idiot.
I think one of the things I like is like stylistically, it's not cheap. Like I think they have like some really good shots. Like cinematography is on point. And I even like, I can notice like little subtle things that they do differently. Like Lisa, you know, like the romantic interest is usually, you know, this, what we consider to be like this, you know, Coke bottle shape.
Instagram model.
She's a thick girl, you know what I mean? Like she got curves, and it's like, okay, and I like that because it's like, okay, you can be attracted to someone without them having to be a supermodel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like that about that. There's little things that I see that they're trying to like kind of flip on the head, like certain tropes in TV and in movies and stuff. So I love that about the show.
Yeah.
I do notice sorry.
There you go.
No, ladies first.
I was just gonna say I like the fact that the family, like the parents and stuff, are like dark skinned black people. To like see that depicted, I'm like, look at y'all looking so good on, you know, to see that it's just dope.
Like dark skin, like this side of the table.
See, now you gotta.
Now you made it awkward.
There's that colorism thing.
Yeah.
No, I do like, in all seriousness, I do like when they do sit around the table, like the subtle like hint of like the music score, like the music kind of goes up, like the sitcom-y.
Oh, I didn't even know.
It's like you listen to it, it's like the mood of the music kind of changes to like light part. I'm like, So it kind of gives like glimpses of sitcom, but it's still in a serious way.
Yeah.
I like how Jeffrey got upgraded from a butler.
Yo,
let me tell you.
I like that too.
That boy say he a whole house manager now.
Hey,
Jeffrey out here killing people.
And a killer.
Hey, hit us. Like,
handle that.
Hey, don't worry about it, Will. I'll take care of it.
Right? It's like, okay, Jeffrey.
That man showed up dead.
Yeah.
and Jazz is actually a really good depiction too.
I love Jazz too.
It's just such a good like modern version.
Yes.
Like I never imagined what Fresh Prince of Bel-Air would look like if it was like reimagined to this modern world that we're living in. And it's like, oh yeah, social media is a thing now.
Yeah.
Like
they did it in such a way that it wasn't like obvious that they were trying to make a more modern version.
Yeah.
Like that, I think it just perfectly played into what we would see today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't awkward or weird. They're not like, man, technology sure is great, isn't it?
Right,
Like, it wasn't corny. It was really well done.
Even watching it and watching the parallels between the one with Will Smith and the one now, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that part when like Jazz, you can see how some parts they spun it, but how some parts are like accurate. Like in the beginning, Will is like the gangbangers like spinning Will. But here, the first one, but like in this one, it's like Cops is pinning Buddy to the ground and it's like, you know what I'm saying? So like seeing I remember that in this one and they like redid it, you know? It's cool.
Yeah. And that dude was scary too. Like he made me
in this
scared.
one? Right.
Yeah.
The new one?
Was it
Rashad?
Rashad. Yo, like he did that well.
Yeah.
I was saying like, I wouldn't want to mess with him.
Yeah.
So fun fact, I know the parents who play Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv, they were actually in a movie together for the Kevin Durant story. So, which is cool. I was like,
really?
And I didn't even realize it until the Kevin Durant story came on my mentions because I've seen it before.
Kevin Durant got a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, these are the parents from the... So I kind of like that. How they sticking together.
Yeah.
I think I'd also appreciate the fact that like a lot of these pretty much everybody on there aren't people we are familiar with as actors and actresses.
Yeah.
Like they're
Well, Dwayne Martin's on there now. Oh,
Who's
and Dwayne Martin?
who's that?
Say more things.
He was married to what's that lady? What's the Brat sister name?
Oh, right. I know who you're talking about. Lisa Ray.
Lisa Ray.
Yeah.
Dwayne
In
Martin?
All of Us, the movie,
All
the
of
show
Us?
All of Us. He's
And
Uncle
then-
Phil's
I know who you're talking about.
political.
Michael Ealy.
Michael Ealy's on there too.
Michael Ealy just made an appearance
You don't know who Michael Ealy is?
I know who he is.
from Barbershop.
I know.
Light-skinned dude?
Where did he make the appearance?
He was also in
The mom.
the
Aunt Viv.
at the-
Oh, yes. He was trying to get it
He
on
was-
Viv.
yeah.
Oh, at the art?
Yeah.
They set it up.
Yeah.
They are setting it
Yeah.
up.
When he came on the scene, I was like,
I said, Aunt Viv would never cheat.
Don't you do it.
Don't you do it.
You better not.
you never know. So put your brush over here. Okay. He trouble.
Yeah. Watch
too
your back.
smooth.
He too
smooth.
smooth. And he know. Let's get off
Yeah, he
that.
mess
Yeah.
around. Jeffrey catch him. Jeffrey be like, okay.
Right.
You want to run?
Hey, Phil. Don't worry.
It's been handled.
It's been
Top
handled,
shot time.
dog.
Oh my
man.
god.
Right.
I
Well,
love it.
Inspirations.
Inspiration, man. My inspiration.
What's inspired you this week?
Oh, I
These
thought she was
past 2
talking.
weeks.
Okay, mine. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought he was getting
no,
ready to
you go
say
first.
something. Okay, so this past week, my church did like an event and it was like all day, every day, and it was my first time actually being on staff and like being a part of like going there in the AM, coming home for like a brief second, going back in the PM, getting out late. It was like every day, but just seeing how. If you listen to this, seeing how he operated and he was able to like just flow and like do the thing, capture the content, get the stuff, edit like in real time, how we like work together. It was just like, okay. So he was doing his thing. So shout out to you, Jay.
You better
If
be
you're
watching.
You better be.
Shout out,
Good job,
Jay.
Jalen.
At about an hour in. But yeah, it was cool.
stuff.
Marcus?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, man. My inspiration is me.
No. My inspiration was you. Actually,
Is it?
I feel like lately you've been kind of in your bag lately.
I'm trying.
You
I'm
know,
trying to,
you
like-
did the whole photo with all your records laying
Oh,
on the
yeah.
ground. with
Oh,
the-
that
the
was
glass.
dope.
You ain't
Yeah.
like it though. Let me tell you, but here's the thing.
Mark like watching.
No. But here's the thing. 'cause-
Everybody who liked it, and he's gonna point out
because I
who
was
didn't.
intentional, not intentional about it. Des don't never be liking my stuff, anyways.
I mean,
But so here's,
Black man.
here's the thing.
Sorry.
So here's the
Sorry.
thing though. When I posted it at 8 in the morning. I think it was.
sorry.
It was like
I mean, black man.
I'll bleep that out.
I didn't hear what you said.
He said it before earlier too.
Yeah, so you're gonna
So you
bleep
did
that.
that too.
But when I posted it, I was like, I know this is a good picture. Well, let me rewind. The night before, I was like, I'm gonna make a collage because I'm not gonna lie. After the Chanel episode when we did, I was like, man, I'm inspired. I'm gonna get in and like edit these photos because I took some photos because I was inspired. Chanel, thank you. But then something was like, Mark, just post one picture. It don't even need all that. Just post one picture. And when I posted it, I was like, I know, I promise you, I said this to myself. I said, I know this picture is good if Joe likes it. And sure enough, you commented on it. You were like, yo, this fire, my boy, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I made it.
I did.
and then you liked it and commented. I was like, okay.
Yo, that was, I almost text you too. Like,
Yeah.
It was
it was
good.
really
You
good, man.
Oh, it's past your
No, you
bedtime.
killed that. That was
But-
really, I thought, look, legit, I thought it was like something
They don't
from
be trying to let you in.
somewhere else.
But so the crazy thing, I was telling Christina because I wanted my brother to take the picture because he knows cameras. He
Okay.
ISO and all that stuff he already knows. But he had to leave, and in my head I was like, sorry, but in my head I was like, man, I wonder what Will or Christina are doing. Like maybe they got, maybe they could come over and take the picture for me.
Mhm.
And then Shai was like, I'll take it. And in my head I was like, because I know like I would have to explain to
So
her how.
mean.
No, because it's not even the fact that she wasn't capable. It was like I know I would have to teach her like
Right.
how to use the camera,
Right.
and I just didn't know if I had that time. So she, in that time, like
She
took the
figured it
picture.
out.
She figured it
Yeah.
out, and
She did her thing.
she did her
did.
thing. Thank you.
Bravo.
I just liked it. It was dope. It was a dope picture. That and then the video that you posted to the
with the coffee.
Yes,
I saw that
and everything. I just felt like
I didn't see that one.
You've just been,
I reposted that one on my story.
Oh, you did?
I did. So say sorry.
Sorry.
counts for something,
Right? Something that was really
you
good.
get points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Whose house is that? That's Mark's house. I'm like, that's a nice.
But I have another one coming, and that's why I say I'm inspired. My inspiration is me because I've just been like, if I could just do one a week and work myself up.
Yeah.
Save one more.
Just one.
Just one more.
So yes, you were my inspiration.
And you guys are my inspiration.
No, we can't be your inspiration anymore. We talked about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, next joke.
I feel like I emptied the clip on Bel-Air because that's part of my inspiration.
But it's okay. Just talk about it.
Yeah, so Bel-Air.
Again.
I just
It's just so good.
I was watching something else actually. They was watching the morning show. Y'all watch the morning show with
I haven't started it yet.
It's good. Like I just finished the second season. It's with
Okay.
Steve Carell.
Is he the one playing Matt Lauer?
Well, it's not literally the like name for name, but like they have their own like.
No, I just clicked what he's talking about.
What's the girl name?
The girl.
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston and Steve Carell are both playing those like lead anchors. Whoops. And Reese Witherspoon is like this other co-anchor that comes in. But it was really good. I'm not really one for dramas. Like I like comedies. I like to laugh, all that stuff. But I got hooked into this, like mostly because I like Jennifer Aniston and Steve Carell. But the second season they kind of started focusing on. It was like 2020. It starts like at the new year, and like going into 2020, and now like them dealing with COVID and all this drama that's happening in their news station and so much stuff. It just seems so real life, like almost like how we were talking about with Bel-Air, how it was so modern.
Mm-hmm.
It was like real modern because it's like happening. Like this is stuff that happened like a year or two ago. And it was just really cool in some form or fashion, also traumatizing to like kind of relive a lot of it, just to see like how this fictional news station is kind of like dealing with this, but it's also a really well done script and acting and covering several topics of like cancel culture and how we, look at Black women or Black people, gay people, what is it? The Me Too movement, all the stuff. And it's like, you kind of see these dualities in certain instances. It's really cool. So I really enjoyed it. I just finished it and I wish season 3 was coming out sooner, but it's not. So it's going to be a while.
Apple TV doing its thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Apple TV. Why did I think that was Peacock?
Nope. Apple TV.
What's it called? Good Morning Show?
The Morning Show.
The Morning Show, check. And Ted Lasso, check.
Ted Lasso.
Apple doing its thing.
This is a random question, but if you guys had the opportunity to be casted or to produce like a Black series of any, would you jump on it?
What are the options?
Like to act or like
produce
it?
Act.
Yeah.
I would produce.
Anytime you need a baby.
You went all the way back.
I would produce.
The reboot of. Is that what it was from?
I just
You
fainted.
know how to
Oh,
be,
okay.
like, in the good times?
Oh, no.
Oh, the
That's
painting.
not what that was?
Oh.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't put those two together.
Oh, that's not what I meant, though.
Oh, sorry. All right.
All right, yeah, let's just leave it there. Thank you guys for watching another episode. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at creativesareessential. You pick up some merch, become part of the squad, creativesareessential.co. Until the next one, I'm Christina.
It's your boy, Mark Lee.
Des.
And I'm Joe. Later, friends.
Peace.
Peace.